Please welcome to the stage your first comic and my friend, Laura Austin.
So tired. Guys, give it up for Heather. Man, colon cancer. I thought I had the herpes, but it was just an ingrown hair. Being a woman is a bitch. If I could sit like in a tanning bed of like laser hair removal and would just do everything but my eyebrows and my hair, I'd probably fucking do that. Smooth like a baby. You guys having a good time tonight? Yes? Awesome, awesome. Got a few guys here. You guys get a little drunk beforehand? It's probably smart. Same thing here, right? It's all right. I'm constantly late to places because my dog has glaucoma and I smoke his weed, so. I know, you guys are like, oh my God, she's such a giver. I am. The vet gives him the weed, I smoke it and just blow it in his face, and he's fine. He's totally fine with it. His snack is carrots. He's way healthier than I am, because I can't tell you the last time I've had a carrot. Like willingly without like a ton of butter or like ranch sauce, because that's delicious. It is. Man, I am super excited to be indoors. I am not a summer person. If anything is above 75 degrees, I'm damp all over my body. It's just, they're like, oh, are you sweating? I'm like, am I breathing? Yes, I'm sweating. I am. I wear layers for myself, and because I do hair and clients like to hug, and if you walk away with a wet hand, that's your fault, so. You saw the sweat on my upper lip, right? It's everywhere else as well. You can just assume. That. It's totally fine. Because of that, I'm a big fan of sports bras. Love a sports bra. Any ladies, you guys, sports bras? No? You don't have huge boobs you have to hold up? It's like 20 pounds of weight on my chest. I always give my little sister shit for having such small boobs, and now I'm like, hey, you want to trade? Because I'm done with these. Like, I'm over it. It's the point now, like, I'm afraid that I'm gonna, like, have a tit asphyxiation in the middle of the night if I don't put a bra on. I'm like, oh my God, it was choking me out. Oh my God. The other one keeps my dog warm, you know, he just lays underneath it. You know, super generous, I told you guys. I love a sports bra. Like, the sports bra to me just shows my commitment to being single the rest of my life, you know? Because I'm gonna die wearing a sports bra. No one can take that shit off of you, okay? And if like someone else can take the sports bra off, you probably have the one from Victoria's Secret that unzips in the front, and that's cheating. That's not a real sports bra. It's not. I wore one time and like busted it open in the middle of like working out. Like I just broke it, just from the top, just down. And I was like, great, this is gonna be a lot of fun running and just knocking people out with my boob. This is not, man, I'm gonna pull my back because gravity's a bitch, right? You know? Like, Laura, grab that. I'm like, no, if I go down there, I'm not coming back up. It's not. You come to me. Yes. I do love sports bra, especially I tend to get caught hooking up with someone in a sports bra because I'm lazy, you know, and I don't care. I don't really care. You got my eyebrows. You got one or the other, okay? And we're like hooking up, and the guy just starts like flicking back at it, and he's like, I don't understand why I can't get the bra off. I'm like, well, David, you need to get off my bed and go face the corner where my blonde dog is also staring, okay? Because I got dislocate my right shoulder, get this bitch off. Individually lift each boob in and out, because again, we don't want to hurt the back, you know, it's happened before. By the time I'm done, I'm like red, I'm sweating, it's like a live Etch-a-Sketch with how pale I am. Everything just turns red immediately. He's like, are you done? I'm like, no, actually, you can leave the house. Papa John's closes soon. Get the fuck out of my house! He's like, but I don't think Uber comes here in Decatur. I'm like, it does, it's fine. Don't be scared. Those aren't gunshots, they're fireworks. Someone's celebrating death, you know? Just don't go the street over. That's where all the gunshots are, I'm pretty sure. That's where all the gunshots are. And lots of weaves, just random weaves hanging out in Decatur. I'm like, man, that was like a $400 weave that girl just lost. I'm gonna take it and like resell it on the marketplace on Facebook, because that's what you do, right? Resell hair, resell like old vibrators that don't work anymore. Someone can use it, okay? you're desperate for an orgasm, you'll figure it out. I took Ambien one time, a couple times. First time was with my old roommate. He's like, I got some Ambien. Like, we're gonna like take it and like stay up and just have like lots of fucking fun. I'm like, yeah, that sounds great. I totally want to do that in Tucker at 12 o'clock at night. That sounds wonderful. So he takes it. 30 minutes later, I'm going to bed. I was like, great, because I'm not. I'm awake. I don't remember what happened that night, but I do remember waking up the next morning to an email confirmation from Adam and Eve. Like $100 worth of toys, you guys. Like some of them I was like, I didn't even know that I wanted that. Like I had no idea that was something that I'd be into. Half of them didn't work. Just couldn't figure out like where the batteries went, so I just gave them to Goodwill. Maybe you guys can work it out, you know? I don't know. Man. I had to take a really scary test the other day. Something like you can't study for, doesn't matter how hard you think you do. A pregnancy test. Yeah. I'm classy with a K. That's my second time in my life ever taking a pregnancy test. The first time, like legit, it was like an actual, I was like, this could happen. Second time around, I was like, if I am pregnant, this is Jesus' baby because I haven't had sex in like 4 months. Like there's no fucking way that there's a baby in his body. This is not hospitable. This is mostly for weed and cheese and dogs. That's what happens in my life. So I go home, I go to like CVS, I grab it, I slap it on the table, I look at my roommate, she's like, oh yeah? I was like, yeah, that's what's happening today. You know, go pee on the stick, put it back, not on the table, but like I put it like on a paper and then like covered it up so I wouldn't look at it because I have like no patience. And it felt like the longest like minute of my fucking life. Especially because like in the middle of it, I had a guy that was working on my house and he comes up to me and starts talking to me for 30 minutes about pipes in the basement. Hey Alan, I'm worried about what's in my pipe right now. Can you give me a second so I can look at this? And hey Alan, did you want a kid? I don't want this kid. This is not a baby making machine. I would like give my reproductive system to somebody who needed it, you know, like give it to the little child over there. It looks like they need it. Because this is not, I think my mom's figured out, no kids are coming out of this. Like it's, no, that's okay. Like I'll just collect all the dogs in the world, it's fine. I'm a dog mom and I accept that. Thank you. Thanks. Only a few people like dogs, you guys all have no souls, is that what that is? Or you're cat people, is that what it is? Cat people, a bunch of cat holes. I have 2 dogs, my roommate has a cat, so there's a lot of male testosterone happening in the house. Guys can't touch me. My one dog has a huge cock block. You don't come near me. You don't look at me. Otherwise, he stands on you and just like licks your whole fucking face. Which, to be fair, is like I should probably start doing that. Maybe that'll help. Just like, hey, why does it smell like mint? I'm like, it's a good question. I don't know. I am a poly-dog relationship is what I say. My dogs' names are Sam and Charlie, so if someone doesn't know that I don't have dogs, I don't explain to them that they're dogs. Like, hey, Laura, what are you doing tonight? I'm gonna go home and hang out with Sam and Charlie. We're gonna watch movies. I think we're gonna order some Uber Eats, and hopefully they'll fucking pay for it this time. I don't understand why I can't write my dogs off on my taxes. Like, they depend on me in every essence of the way. So much that, like, my dogs have health insurance, I do not. Just to show you where my love goes for my animals, okay? I don't know why I can't see their same vet. Be like, hey dude, what is that bump down there? Can you figure it out? I don't know, no? You think it's mites? Do you get mites? I don't know, we'll figure it out. I'm in my 30s, which I know you guys think I look like I'm 16, so thank you. Like Heather said, Botox is a friend. Gets rid of the RBF, that's happening a lot of the time, so. I just look at pictures and I'm like, oh my God, I look really bitchy like my sisters. We gotta fix that, so. Like half of it. I do, Botox is fun. I've had laser hair removal in a couple of spots on my body because I get really bad ingrown hairs. And so when you have it on your bikini area, it doesn't get rid of all the hair. So that when it does grow bad, it looks like I'm just like losing chunks. It's like alopecia of the vagina. Like it's not, if I don't stay on top of that, people are wondering what the fuck happened. What did you go through? A lot of stuff, a lot. Oh man. I find it hard to date in my 30s, mostly because if someone's gonna come into my life and you're gonna bring like more stress or more drama, like I don't have time for that shit. Like go talk to somebody else. So like in my 20s, I could date someone that, you know, borrowed his mom's car and could maybe try and beat me in Mario Kart. You can't, I'm really good. And have like a nice sized penis, you know? But now I'm like, okay, well, you have to have your own car or scooter or basket I can ride in. You know? You can still try to beat me at Mario Kart. You won't. I've gotten better. And also, maybe you could like fix my toilet that's been leaking for the past 3 months, because homeowner shit is real and I don't feel like paying anybody else for it. All I'm just saying is, like, if you can't build me some shelves, we're not gonna date. I don't understand what's wrong with that. Like a dating app where you could date a guy based on his job. Like, okay, I need a chiropractor for like a few months. We'll figure out like adjustment-wise and blowjob-wise how that works out, but it'll be in a contract. Like at the end of that, you either just decide to like go your separate ways or just continue dating. You keep getting my back cracked. Like that's, my mom doesn't like that joke. She's like, Laura, that's called prostitution. It's not, Carla, okay? It's called bartering. I asked my tax accountant. You can't say it's prostitution if you don't pay for it, all right? That's right. Can't charge for blowjobs if there's no receipt. That's... I don't see like what's so wrong with like paying for sex if like the person's really good at it. You're like, oh, you're like the Captain America of like going down on someone. Let's figure this out. Don't apologize in between. Don't do that. I one time had a guy in the middle of sex be like, are you enjoying this? If you have to ask, did you answer your own question? Like, if you have to wonder, try something different until you either hear ow, because that's better than just, yeah, this is great. Just keep doing it, whatever you're doing. Oh my God, you're like so wet. I'm also sweating, but whatever, it's fine. All about boosting that ego, you know? It's all about that. I'm kind of an asshole, in case you guys didn't figure that out. I have 3 sisters, so like I had no choice but to be like a total bitch, you know? Back in the day, we'd all just sit together, back when like reality television was like legit, like Rock of Love, you know, with Bret Michaels. And you had all those like really slutty girls, and you're like, man, I feel so much better not being these women. You know? I didn't have to see Bret Michaels when he took his headband off, because I'm pretty sure it's just a wig. Swear to God. There's no way that's hair is his. There's no way. We just sit there and just talk shit about everybody, and now I'm like, oh, I still do that to people, but they sit in my chair a lot and I do their hair. I'm like, let's fix this up. Let's make this look better. Like, can you cut some hair? Yeah, I'm gonna cut all the hairs, I swear. Don't worry about it. You can't fix your personality. Sorry. I'm only so much of a magician. I'm a huge nerd. My salon is called Salon 9 3/4. I'm a huge Harry Potter nerd. People that either don't get that, they're like, is it because you're not quite a 10? I'm like, I'm a fucking 10, okay? Here, have some wine, have some wine. Have some wine. My dogs totally agree with that statement. I've known, my roommate travels for work, so I get a lot of time in my house by myself, and I realize that it's been too long and she should come home when I start speaking like in British accents to my dogs. Like too much, like to the point where like I almost hear them respond back. And I'm like, oh man, my dog's weed is so good. Oh my God. Can he understand me? I don't know. I think we're now speaking like through our minds telepathically. And I'm gonna make some bacon now for all of us, because I'm a giver. I am. I'm a big fan of cheese, but apparently like when you get to your 30s, like my mom told me my whole life, I would become lactose to a lot of the foods that I love. Cheese is like my main food group. If I could just eat cheese and not feel like a piece of shit, I probably would. I know people would stop talking to me in public when I eat cheese dip through a straw, but that's okay. I chose to sit by myself. I chose that. I did. It's really awful though when you figure out that like you're like allergic to a lot of cheeses when you're at someone's house party. You know, and they've got all the food out, and you're like, I'm gonna try all the cheeses. My roommate comes over. She's like, what are you eating? Like, cheese. Well, what kind of cheese? Damn good cheese, bitch. Why are you talking to me about this? She's like, you know it's Gouda, right? We gotta go home. We've got 30 minutes. We're in Johns Creek. I am in Decatur. That's like a 45-minute drive. You need to go, Kelly. Get the fucking keys. My friends are gonna stop inviting me to their houses after this, which I think I'd be okay with that, because having friends is just fucking exhausting. My friends are all like in these weddings, and I'm like, unless you're paying me to do your hair, I'm not coming to your wedding. Oh, and it's outside? Definitely not coming at all. That's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. It's hot as shit outside in August. Why would you do that to your friends? You clearly think your love's not gonna last, so getting married outside. I went to a wedding in Birmingham. It was in the middle of the summer, and I didn't know any of the girls that were part of like the wedding group. The girl was one of my personal trainers that obviously I don't work with anymore. Cheese was the better companion. And it was outside. It was really beautiful. This old like barn and how these like rustics, these old school houses, plantations, and in the middle of the ceremony, it's like 7 girls standing up there, and all of a sudden you just hear, like cows were fucking in the pasture, you guys. Cows were getting laid, like nobody was laughing. I was the only one trying to not laugh at this. This is hilarious. That's got to be some like good luck sign. You know, a bird shits on you, it's good luck. If the cow has sex during your nuptials, it's gonna last. So, and they're still together. So, that's got to be it. That's got to be it. Yes, it is. All right, I'm gonna tell you guys. This is I really enjoy catcalling men from my car. You know. Yes, because they like to do it to me, and I'm just like, don't fucking talk to me. I get really angry. I would just throw like lick a gummy bear and throw it at the car so it sticks to it, you know? You guys should use that in traffic. Can't get arrested for that. So the other day I was driving down the street and this guy looked like real sad from the back, you know, just like a sad ass. And so I put my window down. I said, hey, let me see that dick. And like he did not show it to me, but he did think that it was the black guy behind me calling him from his car. So winner, winner, chicken dinner. You guys, my name's Laura Austin. You've been great. Have such a great time at the show.
Give it up for Laura Austin. Oh, I love her. I love her.